At Parker Street Food and Furniture Bank, volunteers work tirelessly against a disturbing reality.
3 out of every 10 children are living in poverty, and that's of great concern to us here at Parker Street.
As a result, they say more mothers have looked to them for life's necessities.
It shows that there's a growing need within the city, of course, and within families who are having to make a choice right now. Do we keep our lights on? Do we keep sending our kids to school, or do we buy food?
And food isn't the only thing in high demand. Souls Harbor Rescue Mission says it's shelter, too.
We do have our Women and Children's Campus, where we have shared housing as well as affordable housing. That is always full with a waiting list for women and kids.
Crossroads for Women in Moncton say they shelter about 90 women and children every night.
They all come with specific needs, whether it be because they are new immigrants or because they are lower poverty and may need a little additional financial support.
These service providers all say it's a combination of the lack of housing, inflation, and social issues that make it hard for mothers to get by.
There's no doubt that it is very difficult for any parent, especially a single woman, and especially someone who is fleeing domestic violence. It's very difficult to keep it all together.
Plus, there are long-term effects.
It impacts them sometimes for the rest of their life. In terms of social determinants of health, having adequate income to meet basic needs is really, really important to childhood development. And when you're missing that, it just becomes that much more difficult to, reach the same opportunities as those who aren't living in poverty might have.
Back at Parker Street, they've started a Mother's Day campaign with hopes to raise $6,000 to continue offering services. But there, another problem lies. They aren't meeting their quota for donations.
We're hoping for a turnaround in terms of support and donation towards these major programs that we operate.
Now, Parker Street has seen a steady rise in need in general, but they want to remind people that even though mothers rely on them for support, they rely on everyday people for donations. Maria.
Isn't that the truth? Thank you, Vanessa. CTV's Vanessa Wright for us in Halifax tonight.